Sagittarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 9th house. This could be for you. You know the drill. Thank you for however you support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information's in the description box. You just hit the more button below. Sagittarius, what's going on? Let's do one more. Okay. Do we need to let go of something? Getting Power of Goodbye by Madonna. This could be letting go of the past. This could be actually, I don't know, Power of Goodbye. It feels like a goodbye causes some sort of activation or some sort of situation. Who knows? What's going on, Sagittarius? What do we know? Oh, what the energy is. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune meets the Hangman. Okay. This could be putting an emphasis on Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is in your 7th house of relationships, your connections of all kinds, one-on-ones. I get the impression here, Jupiter expands whatever it hits. And my guess is all your one-on-ones right now, there's a huge spotlight on red flags and green flags. And there's something about recognizing when it's said to goodbye to certain aspects and saying hello to, the good stuff. Now I'm on to David Gray, say hello and wave goodbye. Okay, what's going on? What do we know? There's something you need to let go of. There's a blockage along the heart chakra here. So this could be past hurts. These things happen. And the Power of Goodbye doesn't have to be people as well. This could be holding on to a material aspect, a material view of the world. Letting go of what you consider safety. If emotional safety is not prevalent in your relationships in any format, you're not in a love aspect. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. You're in a war zone. There's an energy of not being able to be vulnerable. And I kind of feel like this is a call to action, not just to accept love, but to actively engage in its pursuit. What don't we know? Recent past. Yeah, you need to let go of somebody. There's a shadow energy or a shadow something from the past. It's linked to the past. The devil's in the past. Advice and potential outcome. This is very frustrating, Sagittarius, because you've got 2 wish fulfillment cards surrounded by control. And the second you release control, the burdens drop, everything flows. The Power of Goodbye. I don't want you to take the energy of Power of Goodbye just for relationships. I want you to take it for every aspect of life. There's something is tried to be controlled here, whether this is people in your environment trying to control you, whether you're trying to control every aspect of your being. I feel like there's an energy here of ignoring your emotions, trying to block off your emotions by diving into maybe work. We've got the devil and the 10 of Wands here. That's overworking, that's burnout, that's pushing yourself into the ground and it feels like avoidance. It's like you're trying to avoid what you need to look at. We will check out what the Ace of Pentacles is, because that's something here. Ace of Wands, the match has been lit with the Nine of Wands and the Lovers. So something is lit already. Nine of Wands is something that's going to add to the burden, which equals the 10, which is your outcome. I don't envy you here, Sagittarius. There's a need to let go of something. It could be resentment, it could be anger, it could be frustration. We've got the Nine of Cups. What we're aware of is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn. So the Sun hits the Devil. So the Devil has been shown to you. There's them red flags. Jupiter has highlighted red flags and green flags in your environment. The power of goodbye. Your heart is not open, so I must go. That's one of the strongest lines in that song. You need to be really mindful here, and you need to get serious with what in your life is heart open or what's heart closed. What's a red flag? What's a green flag? Because the universe is, Jupiter is waving at you here. Recent past is the Devil. What we're not aware of is the Chariot. Now the Chariot and the Devil are very opposite energies. Devil rules, is Capricorn, rules the 10th house. Chariot is Cancer, rules the 4th house. So this could be maybe being pulled in two different directions. You know, your head and your heart want two different things. My guess is you're following your head in some aspect here and you're being asked to follow your heart. Your advice is the Star card. The Star is that of healing. The Star is that of trusting in the unseen. You know, this could be holding on to things because you don't trust that it will be replaced. And the universe is saying, trust. It's a formality of spiritual growth. It's trusting in the unseen. It's, you know, look at it this way. Every day you have hope, whether you realise it or not. You go to bed not knowing you'll wake up, yet you set an alarm. That's hope. So you're already practicing it, so now just branch it out a little bit further. Which is strange for me to say that to you, because you guys are usually very, very positive, but for something is gripping you here, and it feels like pain. The outcome, 10 of Wands, is something, this would be calcination. This would be the beginning of a spiritual awakening, just because of one sentence. This card represents the straw that broke the camel's back. It's the spark of internal grief when your partner lies to you for the umpteenth time, or the anger that comes from a snide remark from the toxic boss. You finally have had enough of the traffic heading downtown and now have the fierce motivation to move to a new city. Calcination in alchemy occurs when you finally have a reckoning with what is no longer in alignment with you. I'm not suggesting here that you go through a dark night of the soul or anything like that, but something is no longer in alignment with you, and it's going to take the power of goodbye. Again, this doesn't have to be about relationships. This doesn't have to be about romantic relationships. But you're being asked to be completely honest and let Jupiter highlight those contracts, people, places, situations that are not in alignment with you, because you can't align yourself with what's for you whilst this energy is here. Let's check out where the Sun is, because that's highlighting something I definitely want to check out. Where the Wheel of Fortune is with the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. It's time to start breaking down the illusions. This is time to start looking at what's caused where you are right now. I almost feel like the 7 of Cups with us. I'm hearing the Natalie Imbruglia, the song Smoke. Beautiful song, but very, very haunting at the same time. And this could be related all the way to family with the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you've fallen into old family habits, ancestral, whatever it is. I don't know. Different for all of you. But there's something here. 7 of Cups is Venus in Scorpio, where the Empress hits death. So this could be a change in circumstances with a maternal figure. Perhaps this is a change up in the relationship in that sense, looking at things from a different perspective. When we start looking at our parents, grandparents, or whatever, from the perspective of they were just the same position you are now, you know, clueless, just going forward. It doesn't mean they're all clueless, but what I'm saying is, you know, they were dealing with life at the same level of consciousness as they were at the time. So you could be just looking at things in a very different fashion here. Death is with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I think there's been some changes. Death is all about closure, endings. When the Four of Wands could be the home. Maybe that's where it is. Maybe the energy of the home is not what you. It doesn't feel right anymore, or it's needing of a cleanse, or it could be a physical move that's needed. Hence, power of goodbye. Who knows? Empress is the last card. Where was the Sun? Sun is with the World and the Hangman. So the Sun in Capricorn has highlighted some sort of shadows, and the highlighted shadows. I think what the biggest thing here is, because we've got Saturn and we've got Pisces. Saturn in Pisces is currently in retrograde, which is having us taking a look at certain things. Now Pisces rules your fourth house of home, the past, karma, the mother. Saturn in Pisces is having you really analyse something. That with Jupiter highlighting the seventh house is big energies. Ace of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces, is with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Look back at the previous 7 years. Saturn does 7 years stints. 28 years is its full zodiac travel, hence why your first Saturn returns at 28 and 56. It doesn't have to be exact 28, depends on your degree positioning. So he does, you know, quarterlies of the zodiac chart every 7 years. 28 divided by 4 is 7. So look back at the past 7 years. What's worked? What hasn't worked? You've been really asked to, and especially the last 4 years with the Four of Pentacles. So look back to 2020, big year for everybody. You know, the world changed. What did you introduce then? What worked? What hasn't worked? Where do you need to recognize repeated lessons and put a line through it? Where do we still draw in the same energies because we still need to learn the same lessons? Something is linked. Something is linked to the past. Something is linked to some sort of shadows. Deep reading is this one, Sagittarius. But what I'm saying is, if you work on this, whatever this is, this power of goodbye, what we need to say goodbye to, these fall away, and you're just left with this two wish fulfillment cards. But at the moment, it's surrounded by not willing to look at something and diving into workaholic energy. You know, this feels uncomfortable, I'm going to dive in here. Or this feels uncomfortable to look at, I'm going to go back to whatever is comfortable, whether that's relationships, habits, whatever it is. Okay? Didn't realize we were going to get that deep. So, Sagittarius, life does change when you recognize this, and the burden that gets released, we drop from the 10 and we start again with the ace. This is like a release of passion. This is like, I know what I want. This is a call to action, and actively pursuing that joy, love that you want in your life. That what this wish fulfillment is promising. Okay. Dive deep, Sag. Dive deep. In your extended, we're just going to clarify these. We'll try and get. We'll clarify the two wish fulfillments is what actually the wish fulfillment is that's coming. And then the rest of them we want to work out how to break away. Okay. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Sun in Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn, Jupiter in Pisces, Aquarius, Saturn in Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius, Gemini, Venus in Scorpio, Sagittarius, Mercury in Virgo, Mars in Capricorn, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Mars in Leo, Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in Taurus. Cups, Wands, Pentacles. And a long way to go before we get to Swords. How interesting. So it could be something to do with communicate. A long way to go. And the first sword we get to is the Three of Swords. This is not communicating the pains, the frustrations. It's bottling it up, it's holding on to anger, and it's blocking the heart chakra. I don't know what this is. Like I say, this could be Devil in the Nine of Cups is overindulgence of some kind. What that is, only you know that. Okay? Dive deep. Alright? Look after yourselves. See you soon. Bye.